My name is Gillian. My prior role was Head of Disclosure and Document Review at a major UK bank. This was something that I'd never come across in my career, having this external kind of coaching support. So it was welcome. I always think coaching comes to you at particular points in your career when you need it. In terms of working with the coach that I was assigned to, Victoria, it was really just like talking to an old friend. She had obviously gone through a similar experience. So the first meeting that we had, these are the types of things that I can do with you, but I'm going to be led by you in terms of what support, etc., that you need. So the one thing that I found really useful was just having those open and honest conversations, and then starting to come up with, a plan. The one thing that really helped enormously alongside the coaching support from Victoria was the one thing I'd neglected big time over the years was my CV. So that was one of the first jobs that we did between the first and second session. So when I came back for the second session, my CV had gone to Amanda, one of your professional CV magicians, basically. And she took what I thought was a pretty mundane CV and made it something quite magical. And that really, I think, kind of lifted me enormously, because I thought, you know what, I have actually done quite a lot in my career. And this is where I felt that Victoria's, as I would put it, the kind of personal cheerleader that I had started reinforcing, but you have done this. And this is where, your skills shine. And, as a leader, you're putting your people first, but you now have to start putting yourself first. And we started kind of working through that. I think as the conversations flowed, and things that were happening in work and replaying those to Victoria, we started to realise that actually it was good for me to start thinking about, how you get yourself out there into that market. And I think once that decision had kind of cemented in my mind, then we went down a whole different path of, okay, so you've made the decision, you're going to go out there and do something different. What do you need? I'd say probably about between the third and fourth session, I had an interview for the role that I've just recently started, which was something that I probably would never have left the organisation for. But when I went for that external interview, armed with, Victoria's voice in my head of, you can do this and you've got this, you've got this experience, anyone would be lucky to have you, really gave me that boost. And coming away from that and then getting the feedback from that external company through the recruiter was phenomenal. We got to that point whereby, in a very, very short space of time, that we kind of worked through everything that I wanted to do and had gotten that external validation from someone else. But I don't think I could have done that without having that support from Victoria. In terms of kind of summing up the process, I'm really sad that it's over, because I really enjoyed those conversations. I had my last session with her just last week, just to close it off. And I'm really sad that it's over, because it's been invaluable. If someone else was in this situation and they were given the pack that I was given and received Randstad RiseSmart on there as external support they can get, absolutely make it the first thing that you do. Take everything that you're offered, because you're probably never going to get that level of professional career coaching and guidance again. So I would say, if anything, make it your first thing that you do, because you will not regret it.